Seems like I want to get a sore throat every time I'm trying to record. I need to keep it quiet since my husband's trying to sleep. So here's the thing, right? Back in the day, back in my naval days, I remember an ex-friend, a person who I thought was a friend that was never truly a friend at the time, approached me. And she had another disagreement with a non-native black person who, at the time, we were all in the Navy. And a racial comment came up about skin color. And this person was telling her, no, I am Dominican. I am Dominican. She's like, no, you're black. No, that person's like, I am Dominican. So then she complained to me about it. Now, mind you, she's a white girl. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway, I can remember thinking, she's like, he's not claiming being black. I'm like, if he just wants to be Dominican, let him be Dominican. And I can remember her getting mad. You know good and well in America, they're going to always see him as a black man. So why is he acting ashamed of that? And then I had to try to explain to her, without doing the you're not black and don't understand, that because he grew up in the Dominican Republic and came over much later, that he did not have the typical African American, that's the term they use, experience. So the way in which we view being a skin color is different for him coming from the Dominican Republic than it is for me in the United States. So okay, and everybody was like, well, what does this have to do with Idris Elba? And I know, again, I'm late to the party because I wait for things to die down before I touch on subjects. So here's the thing. I'm happy that Idris Elba made the choice to say, I don't no longer want to be seen as a black actor. Because see, here's the thing. We're still at the base of this mountain. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I did a series on my other channel, The Evergreen Wave. I still use the logo on this channel, but on Evergreen Wave, I do a series of the mountain dealing with Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech at Spelman College. And I break it down to the 4 different mountains. See, the thing is, the black community uses mountains as a metaphor because mountains are one of the hardest things in nature to conquer. And I think we use the mountaintop as a we're going to all climb it and be successful together, okay? Here's the problem. Different people make different climbs at different times because it's going to be based on your abilities and talents anyway. I felt to me that Idris Elba had the right to say he no longer wanted to be a black actor because you're stating the obvious. He already knows he's a black guy. He did not deny being black just because he doesn't want to be a black actor. I'm still trying to figure out myself why people took that personally. And here's the thing. We don't live in a post-racial society, right? We know that we don't. But it goes back to the video I made, 2030 predictions. And if you haven't watched that one, go watch it. My number 10 point was everything isn't racial. And see, people are making things racial when they don't necessarily have to be. At no time, this man never denied his heritage. He knows he's a black man. He's tall. He knows he stands out. Here's my biggest thing that ticks me off with the whole Idris Elba issue. Why is it that people want other people to get on board and get upset about your issues that someone else didn't experience? And I'm hoping if he ever sees this video, which he won't because he's more important than that, don't take this the wrong way, but the man was born and raised in Great Britain. I'm not saying no racism's there, of course, because we kicked the British out of here all those years ago, so we know how that works. Nor am I saying because he's not American born, he does not understand our experiences. It's simple that in different countries, people view race and caste and skin color in a different way than others do. Lots of people believe we dwell on it in the United States. And for years, I believed that Now I think the other half of that, and another thing that can be true, is that we just talk about race more than other people. But is talking about it necessarily mean that it has to be the center of your life all the time? I don't think so. Look, I'm not taking Idris Elba's side just for the heck of it. But you can't expect someone who didn't live your experience to feel the same thing you did. Remember, he had to shorten his name to Idris from Idrissa because kids in Great Britain who didn't understand African culture, because I believe both of his parents are from Ghana, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me, or if he's of Ghanaian heritage. He had to shorten Idrissa to Idris to make it sound more manly because he was being picked on. And you could argue that some of that's racial. That'd be up to him to clarify. I don't know. But look here, we use the metaphor of the mountaintop. Black people in this country need to make up in their mind who's a part of that and who isn't. When MLK said climb the mountaintop, is he talking about black Americans, or are we talking about a pan-Africanist thing? Because if you ask me, I don't go around telling people, oh, I'm the only black girl in this, and my black girlness did this and this for me, and it doesn't make me hate being black, because I don't do that. And again, everything isn't racial. What I'm saying is, and this is just a quick rant, y'all gotta be careful about who and who isn't going to climb this mountain. Getting emotional and upset all you want to. He has an established career. He's black. He's a product of two black parents, and he married black. The man doesn't hate who he is. You're just asking him to state the obvious, and it makes no sense. But that's just me. Put in the comment section what you think. When it comes to the metaphor of the mountaintop, dealing with a lot of our civil rights people from the United States, our civil rights icons in the United States who wrote the mountain speeches. Put in the comments if you think they were referring to all blacks born in the United States, all people born in the United States, or is that a Pan-Africanist movement? Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.